Guys, this is Skyrin, or Jamie Joyce, as some people actually know me and stuff. Anyway, today I'm not doing a guitar cover because my guitar is kind of packed up at my nan's because I had to move out of my apartment and I'm at my family's house at the moment. Anyway, today is reading aloud. So the next book for this segment is Paul Jennings' Funniest Stories. I still love reading his stories from time to time because they're utterly hilarious. And they're pretty good to read. Even if you're a kid or an adult, they're all good to read. Anyway, today I'll be reading, if I can just find it, because, I'll be reading the story, A Mouthful. And please excuse the noise, my siblings are in the background. Anyway, I'll be reading A Mouthful, which is like the first Paul Jennings story that I ever heard. Because this is when I was in primary school. This substitute teacher took over a class because the teacher wasn't there that day, and he read us some funny stories. And I really loved that substitute teacher. Can't remember his name, but he was very hilarious, especially reading Paul Jennings. He was pretty good. Anyway, so I'll be reading A Mouthful by Paul Jennings. Now, I better put this disclaimer up. I'm gonna have to say it verbally because I'm not well versed in making videos. Okay, I do not own funny stories. Paul Jennings does. He also owns A Mouthful, which is from the Funniest Stories collection. Paul Jennings does. Oh, and fun fact with Paul Jennings, his stories and stuff actually inspired, well, not inspired, but basically this show based off his stories, which is called Round the Twist. And if you're not from Australia, you probably don't know what it is, but it is an Australian TV show, and it's pretty hilarious. Check it out. It's called Round the Twist. Just watch it. Anyway, I better begin. Oh, and I might stumble over words and stuff, so sorry about that. And also, yeah, never mind. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, A Mouthful. Parents are embarrassing. Take my dad. Every time a friend comes over to stay the night, he does something that makes my face go red. Now don't get me wrong, he is a terrific dad. I love him. But sometimes I think he'll never grow up. He loves playing practical jokes. This behavior first starts the night Anna comes to sleep over. Unknown to me, Dad sneaks into my room and puts Donna, our cat, on the spare bed. Donna loves sleeping on beds. What cat doesn't? Next, Dad unwraps a little package that he's brought at the magic shop. Do you know what it is? Can you believe this? It is a little piece of brown plastic cat poo. Pretend cat poo. Anyway, he puts this piece of cat poo on Anna's pillow and pulls up the blankets. Then he tiptoes out of and closes the door. I do not know any of this happening. Anna and I are sitting up late watching videos. We eat chips covered in sauce and drink 2 whole bottles of Diet Coke. Diet Coke? Never mind. Finally, we decide to go to bed. Anna takes ages and ages cleaning her teeth. She's one of those kids who are right into health. She doesn't think about germs. She's always places paper on the toilet seat before she sits down. She is so clean. Anyway, she puts on her tracky dacks and gets ready for bed. Then she pulls back the blankets. Suddenly, she sees the bit of plastic cat poo. "Oh!" she screams. "Oh, look! Disgusting! Foul! Look what that Suddenly, Dad bursts into the room. "What's up, girls?" he says with a silly grin on his face. "What's all the fuss about?" Anna is pulling a terrible face. "Look," she says in horror as she points at the pillow. Dad goes over and examines the plastic poo. "Don't let a little thing like that worry you," he says. He picks up the plastic poo and pops it into his mouth. He gives a grin. "Delicious," he says through clenched teeth. "Ah!" screams Anna. She rushes over to the window and throws up the chips, sauce, and Diet Coke. Then she looks at Dad in disgust. Dad is a bit taken aback at Anna being sick. "It's okay," he says, taking the plastic poo out of his mouth. "It's not real." Dad laughs and off he goes. And off goes Anna. She decides that she wants to go home to her own house. And I don't blame her. "Dad!" I yelled after Anna is gone. "I am never speaking to you again." "Don't be such a sook," he says. "It's only a little joke." It's always the same. Whenever a friend comes over to say, Dad plays practical jokes. We have fake hands in the rubbish, exploding drinks, pepper in the food, short-sheeted beds, and Dracula's blood seeping out of Dad's mouth. Some of the kids think it's great. They wish their dad was like that. But I hate it. I just wish he was normal. He plays tricks on Bianca and Yasmin and... sorry, I can't pronounce the name. And Carla. And none of them go home like Anna. But each time I am so embarrassed. And now I'm worried. Cynthia is coming to stay. She is the school captain. She is beautiful. She is smart. Everyone wants to be her friend. And now she's sleeping over at our house. "Dad," I say, "no practical jokes. Cynthia is very mature. Her father would never play practical jokes. She might not understand." "No worries," says Dad. Cynthia arrives, but we do not watch videos. We slave away on our English homework. We plan our speeches for the debate in the morning. We go over our parts in the school play. After all that, we go out and practice shooting goals because Cynthia is the captain of the netball team. Every now and then, I pop into the room to check for practical jokes. It is best to be on the safe side. We also do the washing up because Cynthia offers, yes, offers, to do it. Finally, it is time for bed. Cynthia changes into her nightie in the bathroom and then joins me in the bedroom. "The cat's on my bed," she says, "but it doesn't matter. I like cats." She pulls back the blankets and screams, "Ah! Cat poo! Filthy cat poo on my pillow!" She yells and yells and yells. Just then, Dad burst into the room with a silly grin. He goes, on his face, sorry. Whoops. Let me just repeat that line. Just then, Dad burst into the room with a silly grin on his face. He goes over and looks at the brown object on the pillow. "Don't let a little thing like that worry you," he says. He picks it up and pops it into his mouth. But this time, he does not give a grin. His face freezes over. "Are you looking for this?" I say. I hold up the bit of plastic poo that Dad had hidden under the blankets early that night. Dad looks at the cat. Then he rushes over to the window and is sick. Cynthia and I laugh like mad. We do love a good joke. Well, that's all. I hope you guys did enjoy that. That's one of his many stories. There are plenty of others that are just hilarious, like Ghost on the Dunny. Other ones there are cow down custard, like spaghetti pig out. There's like a whole heap of platoon stories that are hilarious. Anyway, if you guys have suggestions of what the next book to read, comment down below. Otherwise, give a thumbs up. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, seriously, it's pretty good to read and stuff. So if you want to read something that's light-hearted and funny and stuff, pretty easy things, read Paul Jennings. Like, seriously, it is. His stories are pretty good. Anyway, yeah, and next time I hope I can post a guitar video up, so look forward to that, and I hope everything is awesome with everybody. So I hope you guys have a happy New Year's and good to 2018. I am an awkward person, sorry. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for listening and watching. Jamie, out.